Have you been studying for a long time? Have you been working all day? Have you been waiting here for long? Have you been feeling okay lately? Have you been sleeping well? Have you been exercising regularly? Have you been eating healthy food? Have you been practicing English? Have you been watching a lot of TV? Have you been using your phone a lot? Has Kevin been working late recently? Has Amy been studying for the test? Has your brother been playing games all night? Has your sister been working hard lately? Has your dog been barking a lot? Has the cat been hiding somewhere? Has the bus been running on time? Has the teacher been giving a lot of homework? Has the shop been getting more customers? Has the weather been getting colder? What have you been doing lately? What have you been eating these days? What have you been watching recently? What have you been listening to lately? What have you been reading these days? What has Kevin been doing recently? What has Amy been working on? What has your brother been learning? What has the dog been chewing? What has the store been selling recently? Where have you been working recently? Where have you been going lately? Where have you been eating these days? Where have you been staying recently? Where have you been studying? Where has Kevin been working? Where has Amy been going after work? Where has your friend been living? Where has the dog been going? Where has the bus been stopping lately? Why have you been working so hard? Why have you been staying up late? Why have you been skipping meals? Why have you been feeling tired? Why have you been calling me so often? Why has Kevin been coming late? Why has Amy been avoiding me? Why has your brother been complaining? Why has the dog been barking at night? Why has the shop been closing early? How have you been feeling lately? How have you been managing your time? How have you been learning English? How have you been dealing with stress? How have you been staying healthy? How has Kevin been doing at work? How has Amy been improving her skills? How has your brother been studying? How has the dog been behaving? How has the team been performing? Who have you been talking to? Who have you been meeting lately? Who have you been helping? Who have you been working with? Who have you been texting? Who has Kevin been working with? Who has Amy been talking to? Who has your sister been seeing? Who has the dog been following? Who has the teacher been helping? How long have you been waiting? How long have you been working here? How long have you been studying English? How long have you been living here? How long have you been using this? How long has Kevin been working here? How long has Amy been living here? How long has your brother been playing the piano? How long has the dog been sleeping? How long has the meeting been going on? Have you been trying to reach me? Have you been thinking about this? Have you been looking for a job? Have you been waiting for this moment? Have you been working on this project? Has Kevin been planning a trip? Has Amy been writing emails all morning? Has your brother been fixing his car? Has the dog been digging in the yard? Has the shop been offering discounts? Have you been feeling better? Have you been getting enough rest? Have you been making progress? Have you been saving money? Have you been taking care of yourself? Has Kevin been getting enough sleep? Has Amy been feeling stressed? Has your brother been improving? Has the dog been eating well? Has this product been selling well?